into not buying into him as a person. So then you have to look at the next level of significance, which is lying is troubling for a presidency. And on that level, Sarah Huckabee Sanders yesterday saying this.
The president has addressed these directly and made very well clear that none of these allegations are true. This case has already been won in arbitration, and anything beyond that, I would refer you to the president's outside counsel.
You said that there's arbitration that's already been won by whom and when?
By the president's personal attorneys, and for details on that, I would refer you to them.
But you're aware of them, so what more can you share with us?
I can share that that the arbitration was won in the president's favor, and I would refer you to the president's outside counsel on any details beyond that.
Key distinction. The first part, she was reading from something. The second part, she was not. And it is in the second part where she said something that is bad, because the theory of the case, Van, is Michael Cohen did this. He did this because he cares deeply about the president. He did it with his own money. And saying that the president won the arbitration puts him in the dynamic as opposed to just a third-party beneficiary of it. Fair point.
Fair point, but even as talented a spin master as her, she's tap dancing on marbles all day. At some point, you're going to slip. The marbles are not coming from Sarah Huckabee. The marbles are coming from the Oval Office, from the president, from his conduct, from the fact that he has all these sleazy people around him trying to cover up for the sleazy stuff he does in a sleazy way. And so when you have that much sleaze, I mean, when literally one word, I mean, this is, everybody, Bill Clinton, well, what's the definition of is? He's still getting beat up for that 25 years later. You're now you're having to parse and pierce. This is just bad behavior from a bad person who got elected to the presidency of the United States, possibly in a bad way with bad guys from Russia. This is bad, and she's doing the best she can with bad.
But to your point, it makes it much less likely that we ever see him do what Bill Clinton did, which is comply with a subpoena and testify in front of a grand jury or anywhere. I don't see how it happens when they have this kind of problems with the truth.
I mean, he can't get in an elevator and out of an elevator without saying 12 things that aren't true. I mean, the guy, he would tell 20 lies before he got into the room. So I don't understand. For me, it is so heartbreaking. Part of the reason why I'm doing my show the way I'm doing it is, I've got this show called The Van Jones Show, and we're trying to have, some meaningful conversations with people, frankly, outside of politics, because those people don't have to lie, they don't have to spin, they don't have to try to polish up all this stuff, and they can speak a little bit more honestly, a little bit more truthfully.
So your dream